Next month, my YouTube channel turns 12 years old, and that's pretty crazy to think about because I've had probably closer to 9 years of actually being active on my YouTube channel, but the most active would probably be closer to about 6 years, spanned over the time of 12 years. Obviously, I've been the most active and creative with my channel these last 4 or 5 years especially. So it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy to think that I've been doing this so long. It's always been a passion project. It's always been a fun thing. I've always been influenced by other people to try it out, and I've really loved it. I've really enjoyed it. After putting so much time and effort into my YouTube channel, one thing that I find really silly, really crazy actually, just how much weird AI garbage content or just effortless, not really creative, stuff that's just been put out there. It's weird. It's all this concentrated ball of garbage nothingness, and the fact that so many people are watching AI generated videos, it's becoming popular, which is weird. I've never had any appeal to that. I personally prefer watching people just sitting and talking in front of the camera about their thoughts, their feelings, they're telling their story. A lot of what I watch is just people just hanging out and being normal people. Sure, sometimes I'll watch something that's a little bit more fun, like a gaming challenge, or that's about it. It's either people just talking about their life story or gaming challenges. I don't really venture too much into like travel or vlogs or other things. Maybe this is a vlog. I don't know. Maybe that's what I do. I just listen to very low effort, unedited, uncut vlogs. That's possible. That's probably what I do. I don't know. Anyway, all that being said, most of the stuff I watch is stuff you can easily listen to, because I don't have time to just sit down and watch videos all the time. Yeah, it just bothers me. I just want to talk about the you in YouTube. There's so many people who go out there and try to create a YouTube channel and they don't succeed the way they want to, and they decide, oh, that means it's not for me. Well, if you're not enjoying it, then it's not for you. If you're still enjoying it, but you're not really getting anything out of it in terms of like monetary success or social status or whatever else you're looking for, then yeah, it might be kind of discouraging. There'd come a time where all I wanted to do was create the next viral thing, and I didn't do that. I really didn't do that. And as soon as I kind of stopped doing that, especially this year I officially said, you know what, shut it down. The think tank is dead. I want to make something fun and also make what I want. So this, I wouldn't say is fun, but this is probably just a piece of me that I like putting out there for people to swim through. And I'm probably going to stop the analogy there because I don't know where I'm going to go with that, but it's fun to just talk sometimes. I'm a talker. I talk to myself all the time. It keeps me up all night, every night. And then when I wake up and I tell myself, I'm going to go do amazing things, I just waste it. I'm really good at wasting time. Are you great at wasting time? I have the thing for you. But boy, howdy, is it just bizarre seeing people put no effort into creating something, and then they get so much attention, where they get all this stuff that people are desperately trying to garner. And I've experienced that. There's been several videos that I've posted that did way better than I expected. They weren't as high effort as I wanted them to be, whether it was a time restriction or just I was done. Sometimes you get into a project, you're like, I have big plans for this, and you get really into it, and then you just get so far before you're done, and you can't really bounce back. You can't force yourself to do any more with it. I am the type of person. Here, let's see here. Let's get some proof in the pudding, boys. All right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. That's the whole video on its own. 28. 29 and a half. I don't know if I'll even... That was so long ago. Oh, no. Oh, that was so long ago. Holy cow. All of these videos... don't even get me started with that. All of these videos... Oh, that actually did turn into a video. I could probably delete that. All right, 2 videos at least. Well, that's probably gonna be 1. Yeah. Anyway, I've got lots of videos. As you can't tell, I have recorded. I've been recording videos for years, and as you can see, I am slowly trudging through editing and posting. So funny. I'll record something, I'll get so excited about it, and then my life gets busy and I forget it exists, and now I have to decide if the quality of that recording still stands 3 years later. I get into projects, as you can probably tell by the scattered nature of my brain. I wake up every morning like a computer that just turned on, and 0 programs automatically open as you flow through the ether in trying to reconnect my brain with my soul. Just duct tape it together every morning, and then I slowly start to open up each program as it overloads my internal CPU, and then I eventually go, oh yeah, I remembered I needed to do this, and then I go do that. Halfway through me doing that thing, I remember another thing and go over there and do the other thing. Projects are hard to do alone. I don't have the proper structure to really get in there and make what I want to make the way I want to make it in a timely manner. Was that a tangent? Did I have anything to do with that? All that being said, I've been doing this so long that I think it's so weird that people want to do this just for like the pure money instead of like the essence of the process. As you see, when you look at all those videos and you think to yourself, he probably likes recording way more than he likes editing. I like editing. It just takes me a minute to get through it. You know, it takes me a minute to do the thing I want to do, because it's like step 1, then I do step 5, and then step 3. I'm having a lot of internal crises trying to explain my thoughts. I realize that my brain does not make sense on paper or on video or outside of my brain at all, in any form or medium. Guys, when you start recording yourself, and especially with video, and you're trying to just, you know, encapsulate yourself, you're putting yourself into a video, and you're like, oh yeah, this is me. I'm realizing as I'm editing videos, my interesting mannerisms, way of talking, you know, the different nuances. I have a lazy eye that I didn't know existed. I told my wife, hey, I just realized I have a lazy eye. And she goes, yeah, you do. How did you not notice that ever out of the almost 30 years you've been alive? Like, who looks in the mirror anymore? Who does that? Who looks at themselves ever? I don't. That's why I just found out I'm a lazy eyes. Good job, you, for spending 45 minutes saying and doing practically nothing when all you wanted to say was AI is kind of bad, but I'm not going to really use it that often. If I do, it's ironic and for a joke, and it's not going to be the premise or the concepts of my whole videos. I also think that it would be really fun to get into music. I've kind of started getting into music, learning some FL Studio and, you know, just playing around with things. I've been trying to figure out, you know, some like animations and things like that. I want most of what I use in my videos to be what I create. Obviously most of the stuff I do is video games. I don't think I'm gonna create my own video games to play on the channel, although that would be an interesting concept. I just don't have it. I don't have the skill, the time, etc. to actually do that. But for now, I like the idea of making my own sound effects, memes, like little inserts and things. I want to bring the U back into YouTube, and it would be kind of fun to make my own sound effects, make my own music, make my own, you know, bits and jokes and memes. As much as I like inserting other things that are from like pop culture and stuff, I think that's important. The idea that anything could be copyrighted, even if it's technically fair use, is kind of scary, but I also just like the challenge, the idea behind that. And so I just kind of want to put the U back into YouTube. I want to see more people do stuff like that. Am I going to create some kind of crazy movement? Probably not, especially if I do anything with this video at all, which I will. I'll upload it. How much of it? I don't know. It would be scary to upload this video without any editing. I don't think anyone would. I think people could relate to it, but I don't think they'd watch to the very end, especially towards this part where I actually am able to express myself properly and look at the camera and not go on rant about the airplanes flying over my home, bombing it. And life is too beautiful and too short to take shortcuts. I've never opened YouTube Music. What? This looks kind of wild. I don't trust YouTube to... Oh. Maybe I do trust them. Nah. No, I don't trust them. I don't trust YouTube to pick music for me. At least for me. I am so incredibly picky. If I'm going to listen to one song from a specific artist, that does not mean I will listen to anything else they produced. I am extremely picky with my music. It don't connect to me, okay? I like songs individually. I connect with songs individually. I do not connect with artists. I think artists create one or two good songs, and then the rest of their music is pretty just or it just doesn't vibe with me. I don't connect with it. Even if it's the same style, genre, and among other things. I'm just extremely picky. So if I listen to one song from one artist, YouTube's gonna be like, oh, listen to the next song of this artist. Like, nope, you're dumb, YouTube. You don't know how I think, and you'll never figure it out because you're dumb. I just want YouTube to be about people. That's what drove me in. And if that goes away, then at least I'll stop wasting so much time watching it and spend more time creating it. Maybe that'll be a good thing for me. Maybe I'll actually get more creative, because everything else is going to be garbage. Maybe that's a good thing for me, for my personal development. Maybe YouTube should just go AI fully so that I can be one of the few people that still just makes it by myself. Genuinely, I don't know how long this video is going to be, but boy howdy is there so much to cut out.